So Mark Zuckerberg just finished up. He's the founder of Facebook, and I'm going to give you guys my top 5 reasons as to why you need to stick with Facebook. Guys, if it's your first time tuning in, this is the Independent Investor Channel. My name is Ryan. We're filming from New York City, New York. I'm just going to get right into this. My number 1 reason as to why I feel you need to stick with Facebook is Facebook has revolutionized the ability to connect people in a way that we've never really been able to understand before Facebook came along. Now, Facebook has been around for a while, but in my contention, I don't believe they've been around long enough really to understand the underlying benefit that people get out of sharing their social experience with people. Now, it took me a long time to warm up to the prospect of Facebook. I wasn't on Facebook up until about a year ago when I started my initiative, and really what it provided to me is the opportunity to connect with people that I hadn't spoke with before, and I would have never had the opportunity to do so. Guys, I remember an era where the only thing that we had was writing a letter. I remember when we didn't have email, things like that. But to be able to go on there and really experience other people's experiences in the world. I know a lot of people that travel, and I get to see those firsthand accounts for those places that people are traveling, and I get to do so 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, really. So the number 1 reason that I kind of feel is underappreciated in all of this noise about the Cambridge Analytica data scandal is the fact that there are 2 billion active users on Facebook, and the number 1 reason why people come back to the application is for the connectivity, and that's really the premise as to why the platform was built. That's why a lot of people gravitate to the platform, and they continue to use the platform day in and day out. All right. Number 2, and this is a really, really important one, guys. I also resonate with a time where we didn't have social media, all right? So for a guy like myself who is, going on 40 years old, it provides some of the power back to the people. It really does. It provides people a voice. It provides people like me a voice, right? It provides a lot of people who don't have a whole lot of a heck to say about certain topics, or it provides a platform for blogging. But people can pick and choose what content they are willing to digest. And for me personally, it gives me the opportunity to provide a message to people where without social media, it would have never been possible for me to provide this critical information. And on this channel, I talk about self-directed investing. Where else are you going to hear this without the assistance of social media and the opportunity for people to resonate with your message, buy into the message, maybe say, hey, this guy's got something really interesting to say that can really enrich our lives, and you can take that content and immediately share it with your friends out there, right? So it gives people a voice, and it provides that power back to the people, whereas we never had that before. Number 3 is the research potential, and Zuckerberg talked about this really being kind of a social experiment, and I believe that it still is. I believe that the Facebook that we love and enjoy now is going to evolve over time, but what a great opportunity to sift through those platforms who are going to be censored, right? Your terrorist organizations, things of that nature that we don't want to have any part of. It brings those opportunities to write the technology to go ahead and cut those people out of our news feeds or out of our platforms where we would have never had those opportunities before, guys. And for you guys that think that just because Facebook exists to shed light on things that are going on around the world, guys, these things were happening around the world before we became more socially aware. And the very foundation of Facebook is making people more socially aware of what's going on in the world. Number 4 is really the revolution in targeted advertising. Guys, I remember driving down the freeway and seeing billboards, and the idea behind the billboard is that they were going to advertise their message to anybody that drove by, whether or not they were interested in the message or not. Facebook has changed that. It's completely taken advertising and created such a paradigm shift in that the data and the tendencies that we provide to Facebook allow them to properly analyze that data and provide back a more targeted service to the customer, right? Number 5, something that Zuckerberg mentioned today that was really intriguing to me is the potential to take and deploy artificial intelligence into filtering through the data and selectively using AI where we can't use human interaction to sift through and discredit unwanted data on the Facebook platform. And I found that really, really intriguing, guys. You notice how when Zuckerberg took and went before the committee today, that the stock actually rose through his testimony. And I really think that was kind of a testament as to some of the things that were said. I know me as an investor in Facebook actually resonated with a lot that he said. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this top 5 reasons to stick with Facebook in 5 minutes. Guys, if you haven't tuned into the channel before, subscribe to the channel, guys. We talk a lot about empowering individual investors on this channel to put yourselves in control of your own money, right? And realize the potential of putting yourself in charge of your own money going forward, guys. Leave your comments at the bottom if something resonated with you during the testimony today as to why you think that you should stick with Facebook and support them. Or if you disagree with this video and you think that Facebook is going away, certainly leave those comments as well, guys. Thanks again for tuning into this message, and good luck in your investment future.